Do you have a 5.3 you want to build but don't know how? Then this video is for you because I'm going to show you every step of the way on how to build a 5.3. Let's get to it. Alright guys, we put our lifters in the last one. Now it's time to install our heads and get this block ready to go. Let's get to it. Before I throw my heads on, I'm making sure the valves aren't leaking. I'm using some rubbing alcohol right in here and putting them in all the combustion chambers to see if anything leaks out. We got no leaks on the intake side, so we're good to go there. Then on the header side, we got no leaks either, so we're good to go. Let's throw our head on. We're going to want to wipe down our head surface, make sure there's nothing on there between our head gasket and the surface itself. Then here are our head dowels that we'll be using. You can get these out on Riley's. There's a part number. All you're going to do is just take your dowel, put it right here, and you're just going to push it in a little, then just get your rubber hammer and just slightly tap it in. You might have to push it down just a little more with your thumb to get it to see all the way. You got one right here and one on the other side, and we're good to go there. Now let's get our head gasket. This is what I'm using right here. Here's the part number. This is GM Genuine. This is a multi-layered steel head gasket. This can be used for either side of the head. As you can see right here, it's the same on both sides. You just need to make sure you put the front towards the front of the block. But from there, just put your head gasket on there, make sure it lines up with the dowels, then get your head and just place it on there. Again, make sure it lines up with those dowels. And all you're going to do is just press it down just a bit, make sure it pops on there, and we're good to go with the head. Your dowels are right here and right here. Now for our head bolts, this is what I'm using right here. Here's the part number. Now there is a first and second design on the head bolts, so make sure you do use the right ones for your block. Second design has all the same link bolts, and this is the first design. As you can see, some are shorter, but this is the whole set of what we're looking like. These bolts right here are going to go right here in the middle. And those two shorter bolts right there that go in the middle, one goes right here and the other goes right here. Now for all these four long bolts, they're going to go on the outside right here. And these shorter bolts are going to go over here. Now when you start throwing in your head bolts, you're going to want to make sure they all catch a thread before you fully tighten them down. Do not tighten one all the way down before you get them all in catching a thread. As you can see right here, I'm making sure they all catch threads so they go in evenly. And I've been seeing a bunch of people, they break their head bolts. Let's say right here, this starts getting stiff as hell before it's fully tightened. Mine didn't do that. I'm just replicating it for you. You're not going to keep tightening and tightening until it snaps. You're going to want to let off of it like you're loosening it. Start loosening it a bit, then start tightening it back down. Once it gets tight again, you're going to want to loosen it again. You're going to want to repeat this process till it fully seats. Don't go and keep tightening it till it's tight as hell and you snap the bolt. All our bigger bolts are going to get a first pass of 22 foot-pounds, but these small ones, you just hit these with 22 foot-pounds and leave them alone. Here's the torque sequence that you're going to have to go in when you start tightening these bolts. Here's the torque specs. All the big bolts get 2 passes of 90 degrees. Then this bolt right here and this bolt right here get the first pass of 90 degrees and a second of 50 degrees, which is the final. And just like that, you got your heads installed. Now we can start dropping this 5.3 in our C10. But if you want to see that, you're going to have to hit that fall and stay tuned for the next one. And I appreciate you for watching. Thank you.